everyone, this is Betterment of Black Woman with another video. So I just um, saw this whole interview with Jezzy and Nina Long sitting on the couch just talking about his marriage to Jeannie Mai and other topics that were discussed on her interview. But I just want to talk about this one conversation that stood out to me in the rest of the Black female spaces on YouTube, that Jeezy wanted Black women to give Black men a safe space where they can have comfort and be treated like an adult child, where they feel like where he feels like Black women should make Black men feel safe and feel secure and being themselves and not having to do all of the things that men are supposed to do in order for them to improve themselves. They just want to run and hide under a Black woman's skirt when their relationship with a non-Black woman doesn't go as planned. And this happens a lot in the Black community, where Black men do this to Black women when they put us as a placeholder to get the woman that they want, which is the non-Black woman. But we already know this as Black women, where Black men would put other races of women on a pedestal over us, saying that they're better than us, they look better than us, they don't wear weaves, and all that crap that they always spew on the internet to make us feel bad about ourselves. They now want us to put them in a safe space where they can feel secure and safe. And to me, I'm just sitting.
What happened to integrity?
Real niggas don't cheat.
I kind of understand what
They
you
do
mean
not.
when you say that.
I wanted to have a family forever.
Me too. I wanted to get it right.
Get it right.
I think it's really important for Black men and Black women to have these conversations.
Times when we're at our lowest, and be our sisters. I'm a great man. I'm a great person. I'm a great father. We as men, like, we hurting. We going through it out here.
Right. You actually addressed it, tried to work through it, tried to do the work.
Okay, this entire interview is just cringe. Now, my first thought regarding what he was saying, it's not an original thought, but when I heard how the guy who was commentating on this explained it, I was like, ah. Now, this other man has said that he doesn't think that Jezzy was ever genuine in his love interest, pursuing a relationship / marriage / having a whole ass baby with Jeannie Mai. Now, again, I am not defending anybody. I'm not taking sides. Yes, I remember what that girl said, but I'm also, as a married woman, a firm believer in all men. All men, okay? Now, again, what that man was saying is that he thinks Jezzy basically needed a rebrand. He wanted to rebrand himself. Jezzy's a rapper, thug, drugs, trap, rapper, right? He want to be like Jay-Z. He wants to be a businessman. Hold on, boy. Now, everyone has their theories on what went wrong. Oh, he was private and she kept putting all of their business online. Get real, okay? I think that he thought aligning himself with her was going to seat him at different tables, give him more opportunities. Her connections, the people she knew, was going to place him in a different world to get him on the level that he wants to be, honey. Now, why he didn't actually take the time to let it happen, I don't know. These simpletons falling for his little line of, Yeah, I realized I needed a sister. I needed to go back to the sister. Don't irritate me. Do not irritate me this morning. These black men will play in your face and then hand you a rose and you'll be like, oh my God, he cares. Stop it. Black women are not the cleanup crew. We are not here to dispose of your unwanted belongings and to be what it is that you need for us to be in your time of, I need another rebrand. Because now he is busy trying to reappeal to us. He is busy trying to get himself back into the good graces of black women in particular, because then maybe he feels like we can bring, I don't know if the men are even left, because I think a lot of the men were praising him for his choice, for his marriage choice. And then for you other women, the others, not these, the others. Stop thinking that you are the exception. Stop thinking that you are the exotic beauty that is going to turn this man, this black man, into the piece of mush that is going to be your end all be all. Stop it. He gonna treat you just like he treats us, babe. Because they're men. Okay? And a lot of men don't like women. You're not special.
Sisters, I'm a great man. I'm a great person. I'm a great father. We as men.
I'm sorry, what? Hold on. So now you need black women? Now you need your sisters? I'm sorry, sir, but why don't you go to the race of women that you decided that you wanted to divorce and ask them to prop you up? Ask them to help you. Ask them to be your support system. Because, baby, if you wanted our support system in the beginning, you should have married inside your race. I really hated that when black men marry outside their race and they decide to do so like on their own continence and who they love and everything else. When shit falls to pieces, now they looking at black women for help. Now they looking at us to support them. Why the fuck am I supporting you? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Why do I need to support you? Why do I need to uplift you? You want to do a shit for our community? If you really wanted the support and the love of a black woman, then you should have married a black woman. Case closed. It always goes back to what black men need. It always goes back to what they want and what they need. They want to date outside our race, but when shit falls to shambles, they want us to help pick them up and support them and tell them they're a good black man and they're a good father and they're a good support system. I'm not finna play that game with you, Jezzy. You made a bed, your ass need to lay in it. And if you want that fucking support, you need to go find the type of women that you divorce and look at them and ask what's up. Don't ask black women to help and support you. I ain't with the support. You decided that we weren't worthy enough to marry. You talk about us in your music. You rap about us. You look at us for your sales. You look at us for everything as far as supporting you financially, but you can't marry one of us. And you had ample time. There were so many women out there. But you chose to marry outside your race, and now you coming back home and looking at us to hold your hand. Get somebody else to do it.
It's really important for black men and black women to have these conversations.
It's not even gonna be long. I just want all the African American black men, so Nigerian men and other black men, y'all can like exit out the chat. Just for today, just for right now. Listen, if you like Jezzy and you trying to come back to the black women, you know what I'm saying, to the African American women, to the colored women, we good. Want y'all. Stick with Ling Ling and stick with Karen. And I'm Becky. That's who y'all wanted. You said they was unproblematic. They didn't have drama. Don't come try to come back now. Oh. They don't get it. They can't connect. They can connect then, sir. You wanted them, stick with them.
Let me start off by saying I really appreciate the interview between Jezzy and Nia Long. It's, a conversation that we definitely need to be having, more often than not. We need to be having these conversations of transparency as we talk about childhood trauma and inner child work that needs to happen for most of us, because a lot of times our inner child is screaming for help. But the only thing that I take issue with is when he said real men don't cheat. Well, he didn't say men. He said they don't cheat. So to say that, I guess I took issue with it because real men have real problems, real issues, that is, because I don't see cheating as a problem. Cheating is symptomatic of something bigger, just like drug addiction, just like alcoholism, just like gambling, just like, all those things are issues, but does it take away from the person? Doesn't mean that they're not real men and women, because real men and women have real problems. So to say that a cheating man is not a real man, I really take issue with that, because they can still be real men. Yeah, there may be some other things that they may not be responsible with, but I still don't think we should recklessly throw out real men, real women. If you're a real man, you're a real woman, you wouldn't do certain things, because like I said, real men and women have real problems, and it doesn't take away from the fact that they are human and they have issues, but they're still real men and women. So when they said that, that's when they kind of lost me. And I was kind of disappointed that Nia Long didn't challenge him a little bit on it. But again, the conversation was good. They put it out there for people to critique, but real men, real women have real problems. Just because you have problems or issues, however you want to call it, does not mean you're not a real man or woman. Those are just my thoughts.